Hi everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all well. Silent Gamer here, back with another video. As always, before I get into it, please like and subscribe to the channel. I've said it before, but it really will make a difference to the channel, and yeah, I appreciate all the support. So today's video is going to be slightly different. What is, I've had the Xbox for about a month now. Got it on the 10th of October. So when this goes out, it will be the 9th of December. So yeah, about a month. And I wanted to do a little video just to explain, now that I've had it for a month, what I've picked up on, what I've noticed, what I like and what I don't like. Okay, so with that, we'll just get straight into it. And what I was going to do is I was going to start with the negatives, get that out of the way, and start with the things that I like and things that I've noticed, and basically finish on a high. So I normally try and write down a list of things I want to talk about, but normally forget. This time I have remembered, so I'll just work through the list. So starting off is actually with the controller itself. The Y button on the controller for me started to stick after I'd had it for about a week or two. It wasn't all the time, and it wasn't bad, but I did notice it was sticking a little bit. And what I thought I'd do is I was keeping an eye on it, and if it got worse or didn't get better, then I would take it back to the company that I bought it from, and not to get a refund or to get a brand new Xbox, but to see if they would just swap it out for a new controller. Because I'm assuming they must have plenty of controllers in stock. It's more the consoles themselves which have a shortage. As it is, the controller seems to be okay now, so I don't know if it's maybe just bedding in the spring or whatever it is that's underneath the button, but it seems to be okay. I'll certainly be keeping an eye on it, and if it does get worse or come back, then I'll maybe get in touch with the shop and see about getting that replaced. But listen, it's nothing to worry about. Personally for me, at the end of the day, these things are mass produced. You're going to get the odd dodgy one, and maybe, like I say, mine's maybe dodgy, it's maybe not, just something to keep an eye on. But yeah, nothing, it is what it is. The next thing I was going to talk about is quick resume, which the quick resume itself I like. The problem I've got with quick resume is it's not 100% reliable yet. In fact, it's probably not even 75 to 90% reliable yet. So for anyone that doesn't have a console that's got quick resume on it, I'll just quickly run through what it is. So what happens is you might have been playing a game and you might turn the console off, or you might decide you want to play another game. So what you do is you basically you turn the Xbox on, you decide what game you want to play, and it has effectively stored where you left that game off. So you load the game up, and it'll come up with effectively like a wallpaper on the screen that you're playing it on, whether that's your TV, a computer monitor, whatever. And that'll come on for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then it'll come up almost like just pause the game. So you don't have to go through any of the menus to say, to get into a match on, say, on FIFA, or to get into that mission that you were playing on Call of Duty or Halo, whatever. It will just come straight on. But it doesn't always work, so sometimes it will come up with the wallpaper sort of page, and then it will stay on that page for a little while, and then it will just say something went wrong, and then you've got to effectively load the game from scratch, which is a bit of a pain. Not the end of the world, and I'm sure that there's going to be patches that come out, the new games coming out will be more reliable with that sort of thing, so not something that I'm overly concerned about, but yeah, just something I've noticed, which if it's not always working, unfortunately that's what will go down on the negative list. And the last thing, technically this is a negative thing, but it's not bad at all, but I'm going to say the noise. So a lot of my games just now, I've actually got a copy of the game, so I've got to put a CD or the disc into the drive. because the rest of the console is so quiet, you notice the noise of the drive when it has to spool up. Now that's not saying that it's an overly loud drive, and I had to touch on this on a previous video. That's not saying that it's a really noisy drive. I think what it is the rest of the console is so quiet, which means that you're going to notice that more. But again, it doesn't last for long, and it's not like you've got to put your fingers in your ears or anything like that. The other thing I noticed is I'm occasionally hearing a quiet, but I'm definitely hearing a hum coming from the console. Now I'm assuming that's the fan working away every now and then. So it is super quiet, but you do occasionally hear it, just a wee bit. But again, not that you've got to put your fingers in your ears, and at the end of the day, these are powerful consoles. And I'm not a technical person, but I believe the Series X, which is the one I've got, only has the one fan in it, so, and it is right near the top. So it's not something that you shouldn't expect to hear it every now and then. So that's everything that I've got to say from a negative point of view. So I'm going to go into things that I either like or things that I've noticed at the minute. So it's going back to Quick Resume. I know that was in the negative list, but it's also on the positive list because I do like it. I played a few games now, and I didn't used to do this, but because I'm enjoying the Xbox so much, and I am enjoying it, I'll quite often be like, right, I've played a couple of games of FIFA, and in the old console that I had, that used to be me, right, I've played a couple of games of FIFA, I'm going to turn the console off now. But now I'm like, no, I've played a couple of games of FIFA, now I want to go and play Assassin's Creed, or I want to go and play Halo. So I'll go and pop the Quick Resume on, and within no time at all, I'm playing another game. But as well as I like it, the thing that I've noticed is that
the floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Really looking forward to this one, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
And then I want to go and play Assassin's Creed. I've got to, and this makes me sound lazy, but I've got to get that, change the CDs about, take FIFA out, put Assassin's Creed.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Emerick Laporte starts alongside Thiago Silva in central defence, and operating through the middle in attack, Jamie Vardy.
If I had a digital version,
and that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick.
And it'll load within a few seconds. So having to change the disc over takes away.
Well, after considerable speculation, we finally get to see Angel Correa wearing his new colours. It's debut day for him. Lee, what do you expect?
Yeah, big expectations on the lad. He just loves to hug the touchline, isolate the fullback one-on-one, and that's what he's been brought here to do, provide lots of creativity and service to the forwards. Looking forward to seeing him today.
Not to be advised, he's in behind the defence here. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
And over comes the corner. The end product just wasn't there.
They're just making it stronger and stronger by buying up so many things. So these are all going to be official.
Really nice ball.
They put the work in, so whatever it was.
Wonderful chance. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
As well, that you can do the screen. So I've obviously started off my YouTube channel, and it's still fairly new, and my Instagram channel, which is fairly new.
It is to be a throw-in.
I've got an app, so I could be playing a game and see something
Ronaldo.
that looks really nice. It could be scenery, I don't know, whatever.
And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
That screenshot.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area. And finishing like that with a lovely headed goal is absolutely superb.
Obviously, I want a bigger video.
1-0 then.
I just want a little dongle. I plugged that into my.
Foul play, says the referee.
USB, or just right up front, so it's easy access. It's
Loftus-Cheek.
easy to plug, to
Now
swap
Correa.
between sort of saving it to the Xbox itself.
They couldn't
saving
maintain
it to the,
possession.
external hard drive, and then literally once I finish recording, it's
An effective ball.
PC, and then I can start doing
Not much defensive cover there on the flank.
So I like all that.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
Easy to use. The system itself obviously took a little bit of getting used to, because I
could cross it in here
for a long time, and then going to an Xbox, yeah, slightly different. But again, it's not.
And Pulisic has it.
It's fairly user friendly.
And now with Havertz.
Like.
Oh, he's missed it, Lee.
So,
still plenty of time.
To summarise, the console, the noise is good on it. Yes, you hear it, but no noise in any part of it is like you've got to put your fingers in your ears or anything like that. And it's still quieter than I would expect for a console of its power. I do like the quick resume on it. I do feel like the quick resume could be a good sort of game changer almost, but I do hope it gets better and more reliable, more than sort of efficient, because you know, getting from one game to another in about 5 seconds or so is pretty efficient anyway. I feel like things like the quick resume, the payment package that you can do on Microsoft, and a few other things that they've done, I feel like it is a push towards digital, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I, for one, always preferred to have a hard copy, but ultimately I think nowadays digital, I feel like, is going to be the way forward. The fact that I could be at work or out somewhere, decide that I want to buy a game, and I can actually use the app as well, by the way, to download that onto the console, so it's already basically there, almost ready to play when I get home. All these things, you know, you can do with digital. And I know that people will say, well, you could go to a shop and buy the game, and then all you've got to do is stick the disc in. That's true, but you then got to install the game and any updates, so that you can get a heap of that done ready, which means you can get on the game quicker with a digital. So yeah, and overall I am very happy. Like anything, getting it on day release, nothing's perfect, but I've had very few issues with it, and I think I've spoken about those issues anyway, and I've had more good times with it than anything else. I'm enjoying playing it. I've played it every day actually so far, some days more than others, but yeah, it is really good. And if you don't have one yet and you are thinking about getting one, then I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's just good fun. And by the way, one little thing as well is when I've actually taken it a couple of times to my partner's house, and because I'll be visiting her, but she might be at work, for example. She lives a good 60 to 70 miles away, and the packaging, I put it in the packaging every time. The packaging is that good on it as well that I just got the confidence. I wouldn't necessarily have done that with another one, but I've got the confidence to pop that in the packaging and know that it's actually safe to go those sort of distances. So yeah, overall, 2 thumbs up from me. I'll be sticking with Microsoft. I'm not saying I won't get a PS5, but I'm more than happy that I've made the right choice for me, and I know this is going to give me a lot of happy hours of gaming. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for listening. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day and happy gaming. Cheers, thanks, bye.